Hello everybody, once again, welcome back to a late night recording of Primal. I'm in the mood to play the game. I'm just hopping in on Tabletop Simulator. I haven't had time in the afternoon like I usually do. So we're gonna play around now, and hopefully it'll tire me out. Two birds, one stone. So we are 15 monsters in. If you're hanging out on these videos, you probably know by now, but if you don't know, we're playing a custom expedition campaign covering all the monster fights in the game at every single difficulty level to see how they change throughout with some made-up progression systems. Doing this because campaign books are not permitted to be released online by the game devs. Maybe someday they'll change their minds on their stance with that. Until they do though, quite happy that this is allowed to exist and quite content with the exhibition mode being available at least. So, that's what we're doing. And if you don't like spoilers, not a good video series to watch because we are playing through with all the content available for the most part. And we're gonna resume that right now, honestly. We're gonna roll a random monster here. We got 7 more left. I was hoping for Venom, one of the Venoms, to learn a new thing. We have a 3! Well, we'll have to wait another day. Korowan, the other water guy, right? Korowan is their winner. The crab. Alright, it's late at night. Hopefully I pay enough attention. That's a lot of terrain, so this is going to be maybe a sophisticated battle? Possibly. Coral Elemental. I need to sneeze. That's not coming. It's not coming. Oh, I need to sneeze, but it ain't coming. Korowan, level 0, WL. Yeah, da 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 da. I'll probably sneeze in a little bit. Let's get the round tracker ready. Let's pull out the enemy crab. This thing is actually kind of cool looking. He looks like he'd have a hard time getting around though. I'm sure it's a design choice to save on space, but he only has 2 hind legs. And then his front claws. So he would largely have a hard time maneuvering, I feel like. If this thing existed. For real, for real. It wouldn't function very well. I need to blow my nose real quick. Hold up. I'll mute the mic. Yeah. So I haven't faced this guy before. He's new to me. I haven't faced anything outside of the Lv-0. I forget his name. What's his name? Yeah, Lv-0. Lv-0, Tormat. I think are the last 2. Tormat, I don't even remember. So we didn't really finish that due to reasons, my friends and I. Okay, he doesn't seem to have extra gimmicks, so he's a plain monster. We're gonna roll the expedition evens odds here. We have evens, so left. We get the easier one. Quote unquote easier. And we have a plateau on the top. We have 2 water. We have A rock on the left and the right. A brush on the left as well. A Scenaria and a Bathanus. Yada 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 yada. That's not that sophisticated, right? Surely it is not that sophisticated. Let's make sure we have all the different cards here. This should be 3 different names for each one. I have no means of fixing that. We're just always gonna watch the cards fall through the table and it's fine. Okay. Shuffle everybody's decks. What's this one? After a player moves. Attrition phase rotation. Well, we're gonna have to find out what that is. Korowan, stance 1, only 8 HP per rune at level 0. At the start of round 1, advance the round marker by 1 unless all players reveal blue from their hand. Oh, so you're like a miniature Nagarjas. I'm still in disbelief that we actually beat the Nagarjas. Can he just reveal 4 cards? Or 3 of them? Alright, watch. We get 3 people with blues and then one of them drops the ball. It's a completely even deck. Even odds. So it'd be 25% chance of drawing a blue here. Hey, we all drew blue. Nice. Alright, so he is not going to advance the round. We can all reveal blue. When the behavior card with a water cycle is revealed, Korowan heals 3 damage. Life Spring. Doesn't seem that egregious. And then this is at tier 2, so we don't have this yet, but I'll read it. When we play a red, if you're in the rear sector, place a counter on this card. When there are 2 times player counters on this card, advance to stance 3 and convert damage into wounds. I'm gonna remove this card from the game. What? Convert damage into wounds. I'm gonna take an advanced peek at this guy to try and comprehend what I'm reading here. So stance 2. Oh, he's immortal. So you like have to break his shell. I see. So you're just racking up damage on him. Okay, and you probably, you know, you could rack up damage as much as you want and then break the shell. It's just hidden information. This is a weird way of doing things, but alright. We can roll with it. Rock and roll with it. Let me move their hand down here some more. Assist. Yeah, Ah, we have tenacity. He gets an extra card. Tackle helps others. Assist, assist. Man, I have whirlwind set up already. Resilience, berserker, vulnerable, assist. Resilience, suffer damage, assist. Alright, so let's get started. Shouldn't be a complicated fight. He is a core monster. He just follows all the basic rules. Let's see who goes first on the player's side. It's a couple solid 6s. Leonard and Miran are vying for first. Leonard takes it again. I feel like Leonard, Thoreg, and... yeah, I guess everyone's had their chance to go first. So Leonard here is going first. If I'm gonna check out what this move card is and see if it's bad enough, I want to always avoid it. We can't play red cards in this front facing. Then why does he always have this problem? He always has expensive cards. Excuse me. Do we want to work on Shield Master ASAP? Both of these suck to play right away. All of these suck to play right away. I'm not happy about this. We're gonna start by moving using Perseverance. So we'll have Leonard come to the Bathionist terrain, and when he moves, this activates. Korowan turns to the active player unless the top card of that player's discard pile is a attack. Oh. Alright. Okay, that's cute. It's not like a terribly bad effect, but that's cute. Alright, so what do I even do? I can't play my red cards now. We kind of skip our first turn here. What a son of a bitch. I'm imagining Leonard's just like going, he's shivering off to the side or shimmying, and then this thing is just following him. And he's like, you're supposed to pay attention to me. But I guess that's alright. Hey, yeah, I have the aggro token since we're first player. Yeah, hand is not good, as they say. I'm just gonna pass the turn. I'm just gonna pass the turn. And when I get hurt here, Resilience will get me a card, which doesn't matter. I guess I can spend this counter attack. Yeah, we'll just end the turn. We got a 1. We suffered damage. Resilience procs. When we suffer the damage, I'll counter attack. Just so I can draw another card and we get 3 damage in on the monster. Spinning is the name of that card. Too. Sure, and then at the end of the turn we draw one. What a great opener this was. He drew kind of really heavy, like a 2/2/2 in hand. That's a very heavy start. Alright, Darion. I could Battle Cry, Precise Strike. Oh, mistake. So, you're not allowed to talk to me because I say so. I got stamina token on Leonard too. I'm thinking. Oh yeah, I could have scenarioed. Yeah, let me scenario with Darion. I forgot we're starting in that terrain. Guardian Blade, eh? What's the oddity of reality? I'm gonna move with quick attack. Oh, this is when you move into water, right? Not out of water. Start of a player's turn if that player's in a sector of water. Never mind, this is happening before I move. I guess after I draw terrain, although behavior cards happen before I draw, so we're gonna do this, right? I don't have that in my hand yet. I'm also at 9 HP. And I forgot this activated and this. You know what? Let's rewind. I told you it's late. It's probably not a good time for me to play, so let's pretend it's this guy's turn still. We didn't draw this, and we didn't draw... Alright, it was the attrition step. I got hit. I did draw... I think this card is what we drew on the attrition step. So, on the attrition step, although first this happened... I guess these two activated at the same time. Or this one activated and then the rotate activated. If there's a water terrain in the front sector, each player in that sector suffers damage unless they reveal a yellow from their hand. Alright, there's knots. This one didn't do anything. And then this happened on after attrition. If the active players in the sector with a water terrain are immediately captured unless they reveal green from their hand. If another player is already captured, the active player suffers damage instead. What the fuck does captured mean? Is that like a keyword? Game devs just throwing out new concepts here. Captured. Perform the following steps. Discard all cards from your hand and your sequence. Place your hunter miniature on the monster board. End your turn. Skip any phase and any end of turn steps. Play passes to the next player. While captured, you skip the consume phase at the start of the round. You cannot draw cards or be the target of any game effects until the start of your next turn. At the start of your next turn, perform the following steps. Place your miniature in the front. Draw your hand size limit. Suffer damage equal to your weapon level. Discard top 2 cards of your deck. If an attack's discard this way, play your turn normally. Otherwise, skip your turn. Cannot have more than one player captured at any one time. If a player would be captured by another player is already captured, the player that would otherwise become captured suffers damage equal to the weapon level instead. If there's only one player standing and that player becomes captured, follow the instructions for being captured and continue the game as normal. I didn't realize he had a whole capture mechanic, so he just like grabs you. This is what card? So the attrition, if I see the attrition card, we need to make sure we are not in water terrain or we have a green in our hand, if possible. Alright, so those all happen. Then these are here. And now this happens. Also, none of these have that keyword yet. Water cycle? Haven't seen water cycle. At least. Korowan turns to the active player. That player suffers damage unless they reveal a yellow from their hand. Alright, we have a yellow. We have a heavy clash, so... Now's another attrition. Should I assume this also captures me? Then, yeah, we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna suffer damage to draw at the start of my turn. Now that I'm all caught up, we have aggro card, red card, attrition step. Well, we're gonna find out what this stuff does. So I'm gonna quick attack. I'm gonna move over to this side here. 2 damage. Yeah, da. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, da. I will pay heavy clash for pressing strike to draw 2. We have aggro. There's no point in doing this. A battle cry. We deal 2 damage. So we're at 7 out of 8. 7 out of 8 damage when we play battle cry. Oh, when I played, hold up. We don't play this yet. See, Not awake. Not awake. Hold on. Fix. Aggro card. If the active player is in the front sector, Korowan gains 3 struggle for -1. Otherwise, Korowan turns to the active player unless that player discards a blue from their hand. Alright, I don't know if he's like all facing base, but he can look at me. I don't care. Watch if I care. Alright, now we're gonna replace this. Okay, he has a front-facing card. It might be dangerous. Now I'm in a battle cry. There's no finer way to learn about your opponent than to just activate all their behavior cards. Right? Just activate every fucking thing they have. The active player becomes threatened. If that player is in a sector with a water terrain, trigger all behavior cards in play with a water reaction. Well, I am threatened, but I am not in the water terrain. So the red card isn't so bad, right? Okay, so that's what happened. We have Berserker now. I'm going to Precise Strike. We're gonna pay these. I kind of want to keep Voice of the Dragon, but it seems wasteful to ditch Massive Strike. So we'll Precise Strike. It does 4 damage, removes 1 struggle. This is going to be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 wound, 3 carryover. Vulnerable. And then that's going to draw me a card for Berserker. And then I'll end my turn. I want the stamina token. We will suffer attrition damage, probably. So we draw 2 cards and get rid of 2 2s. Suffer 1 damage for attrition, yes. And then discard and draw up to our hand limit. Excellent. Got my other resilience card. Alright, Thorreg's turn. He is starting in a terrain with water. Oh, wait, there's an attrition card on top. Korowan gains 1 struggle for each player in a sector with water terrain. Okay, so 1 attrition card. Attrition 4 is fine. I'm not sure what the other attrition rating is. This activates... Okay, this says water cycle. So he's gonna heal 3. That's fine. Korowan gains 4 struggle, 1 times player. The active player suffers damage unless they reveal a green from their hand. I have a green, so... Ugh, no damage. Ooh. It's too bad. I could have wombo comboed. Okay, now he has the movement punish, which means he's gonna turn to face me, right? I don't have a red card. What do you have? Silent arrow. Yadi yadi da di da 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 do 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 do. Yabba dabba doo, yabba da dee doo, da da be doo, dabba da dee doo. I'll pay HP for scenario. Start of my turn. Considering circumstances here, I will move with sharp reflexes. I'm gonna move with Darion. This will activate. We'll turn to the active player, and the top card of my discard pile is an attack, and you know, we're turning to his face anyway. Fearlessly facing our opponent here. This is the healing card. So 3, this is the nasty one. What was the condition? I have to have a yellow in hand. I have to not be in water or have a green. If I'm in water, I think it was. Alright, we're gonna get in his face. We are going to pay 3 to concussion the monster. So he is stunned. I'm gonna stun the aggro card. Actually, I'm gonna stun the attrition card. And then he's gonna lose 2 struggle. 1 for the blue, 1 for the hammer. Base ability. And when we stun, we'll pick Darion. He has 2 red cards, so that will deal 4 damage to each. Base weapon value. And then I'm going to play Exhausting Strike and remove 3 struggle. 2 for the... 1 for the blue, 1 for the Exhausting Strike, 1 for the hammer in the front. Now in the turn. With that, I do suffer attrition damage for the 3. Yeah, yeah, da 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 da. Yeah, da da. What is a red colored card? I don't know. I do not know. We stunned. We have a counter on this, and we have a counter on this. We played 2 red cards. Miron's turn. We will suffer damage to draw a card. Thanks to Sonoria. Okay. So we basically would like to cash in on stuff. Oh, did he not draw his other card? He should have this. I was like, where's his 5th card? I know we didn't lose one. This is an assist. I actually want to assist with aggro strike, so we're gonna have that assist. I have to choose if I move first. We're gonna move with bouncing shot. That's always happening. So we discard it. We volley 2, which means this is getting discarded and this is getting discarded, and we do no extra damage. So we have to move first, then we can assist. So assist happens. Okay, I could blind him, which will shut off Life Spring. Alright, I'll play Silent Arrow. We'll deal 2 damage. I'll volley 1. Got nothing. I'll pay, it's better to just play these onto the board in this order. So we'll pay this to Blinding Shot. So the previous card in my sequence says Aim, Inflict Blind. I'm going to cash in on the Vulnerable, so this will be 4 damage. which would be 8 with 2 carryover. And a volley 1, which also does a damage. And now I'm sad that that's the card we got there, so I'm gonna miss my precision draw this round. I'm gonna play backflip. We can play it after a red next time we fill our hand, draw 1, and I'm just gonna play ranged position. You know what? I'm not gonna play ranged position. I want a stamina token. We'll keep ranged position in our hand. We'll just play a backflip. Hope that I get a 1, which I did, so no attrition damage suffered. We'll draw 1 extra card. Thanks to backflip. Not a good use of our vulnerable, but... Oh, I got hiccups. Let me sip my drink. Okay. I think I'm fine first round. He's no longer stunned. He's gonna gain 4 struggies. It's round 2. He's gonna behavior swap this for this. And then we did not draw aggro, right? Oh yeah, we blinded. I didn't add the blind token. This is not active. He only has 1 behavior that heals him at level 0. Sure, the higher level one might be doing a bit more than that. Then this guy... Alright, I didn't play Whirlwind. Okay. So he's facing Darion. Leonard is going first. We heal 1 because of our terrain. And then 2 attrition cards are going to happen. We're not in water terrain, so we don't want to move to the plateau. Unless we keep a green in hand. Last breath still sucks for me currently, so I think we're going to tempo concentrated attack. Does 2 extra damage. This does 3 extra damage. So that would be 5 damage, 6, 7, 8. That is a wound down to 7. So this does inflict vulnerable and is probably worth. It doesn't proc anything either. We just suffer both attritions. And I can keep anticipate in hand just in case I need green cards. So we'll do that. Play tempo. Remove a struggle for a blue card. And I'll pay 2. We'll do concentrated attack. We'll take aggro off of Darion. I'll choose Mira. Gain 3 extra attack. So this does 5 damage, and that's 8. So that's a wound, which inflicts vulnerable, as we just discussed. And then, since we played the red after tempo, we remove an extra struggle. And then, yeah, that's our turn. We're gonna suffer. I'm threatened. We're gonna suffer attrition damage, guaranteed. And then at the attrition phase, both of these activate. So Korowan gains 1 struggle for each player in the sector with a water terrain. He has nobody. Alright, so this is the 4. It's the 3. Yeah, the 3 is the bad one. If the active player is in the sector with a water terrain, they're immediately captured unless they reveal green from their hand. So, no biggie. Okay. Then we draw. And then the enemy turns to face us. And honestly, we might just stay in these sectors. I would like 1 person on plateau. Just so they can plateau control the behaviors. We have this, we have Bulwark, we have Taunt, we have Undaunted. This would have been nice on the last turn. Alright, Darion, let's go. A reactive guard, double slash to draw 1. And then Master Strike only costs 3, which we have 1, 2 plus the 1. Oh, I have to pay for this. And pay for this. So I would have 1. We can assist him to make this turn happen. Could be a cool turn. Alright, I will stay put. We will pay for a reactive guard. And then we'll pay for double slash, deal 2 damage to the monster. And then we'll draw a card since we played yellow-red. Dragon Strike. Alright. We'll assist with Endeavor. Perfect. We'll just pay these 3. Since the next red card costs 1 less, we'll play Master Strike. 5 extra damage, 6, 7 for the base, 8, 9 for the great sword, and removes 1 struggle. We're gonna double that to 18. No reason not to. So 18 damage coming in. We have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. He's not resistant, right? I would feel so bad if he was resistant. So Korowan here. We have aggro too. Now 5, 6, 7, 8 is 1 wound, and he enters stance 2. So while this stance is active, you cannot convert damage to wounds. His effect is now activated. And he also has this. He's immune to blind. Well, this is immune to blind. At the end of the round, Korowan heals half the damage it currently sustains. I see. And now we can play this. So we need 8 red cards. 2 times player. 8 red cards ASAP on his ass. I really should have the players on opposite sides. We can use a taunt to fix for Thorag's turn. So now that that's happened, this activates. The active player becomes threatened. He already is. We're not in this sector with water, so that's all. And then this is on top. I think he refilled once, right? He refilled his deck once. I forgot to give him a struggle for escalation. Yeah. Alright, I think that ends their turn. We will attrition. Alright, we do not suffer attrition damage. We flip our thing over, so we did red twice. And we do have Relentless Assault activated. No supportive cards whatsoever. Hate to see that sort of hand come up. He's gonna turn to face Darion, and when he turns to face Darion, there's no water terrain in the front sector, so we don't care. And then he escalates again. Alright, this is Thorreg's turn. We don't have anything to do. There's no reason for me to taunt. So what I'm gonna do with Thorreg is move. I like to bop him in the front sector, but we'll move with evasive action. I'm gonna go over to here. We're gonna start our turn in water, so this is fine, right? We did start our turn in front facing, so before I move, he is doing this card. The active player suffers damage unless they discard defense from their hand. Fine. This son of a bitch. 4 is safe, right? 3 is not. As long as I have a green in my hand, we're fine. I'm gonna move. We'll just end their turn. I'm gonna get a stamina token. I'm not gonna worry about the struggies. It is at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It'll be at 11 later. Yeah, we'll just end their turn. I'm gonna go on the plateau at the end of their turn. We're no longer a threat. We weren't a threat to begin with. We do suffer attrition damage. We get the stamina token. Before I draw up, this happens. Korowan gains 1 struggle for each player in the sector of water. That's the problem. I'm not on the plateau until after that happens. Now I'm okay. To plateau cancel. Nice disruption. Alright, it is Miran's turn. She will heal 1 HPs. We are going to think. I'm gonna stay put and become a threat. Yada yada da 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 ba da ba da na 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 da 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 do do do. I'm gonna play prompt reflexes and draw a card. Yeah, he's not blind anymore. Since our goal is to break the shield first, because he's always healing half damage until I break it, I think we're just gonna play these 2 cards here. And I can cancel the aggro behavior. Then we will do that. I'm going to play Deadly Shot. This does 7 damage to the monster in volley 1. 5, 6, 7. And a counter on the shell. And this happens. The active player is in the front sector, you gain struggle, otherwise it turns to the active player unless that player discards a blue from their hand. We're going to cancel this ability with Thorreg via plateau riding check. So I will reveal this, it's a 1. That's a 1, so we win. And what's the other result of winning the riding check? I deal my weapon damage to the monster. 2 damage. We're going to move on to this terrain. I have a green. I'm not the active player. I'm just going to stay on the plateau terrain. Yeah, I'm going to stay on the plateau terrain. I can always just move back into the plateau. I don't have to start my turn in there, right? So we'll do that. This is canceled. This is here. And then we'll play this for 1 and just deal 2 damage plus 1 damage for volley. I think that satisfactorily ends Miran's turn. So we will do an attrition check. We do not suffer attrition. We got a 1. I'm going to put the 0 on top for no particular reason. And then at the end of the attrition phase, before I draw, I'm not in a sector with water, so I don't have to worry about being captured. And this goes here. We draw up. Oh yeah, now I got blue stuff. Okay, I didn't quite empty my deck. Korowan will turn to face Miran. She has aggro for the 2 cards we played. And when he turns to face her, he'll knock down Daryon. Trigger this. There's no water terrain in the sector, so we don't care. And then that ends the round. So the round marker moves up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So he does unleash. Or it does unleash. Everybody suffers 1 damage. I need to get Daryon over to the other terrain. I think we're going to switch Miran and Daryon's positions next round. Okay, so we suffer Unleash, and then at the end of the round he heals half the damage he currently sustains. It's 15, 20, 25, so 10 and 3 becomes a 2. Boy, that's obnoxious that he heals that much. Alright. How much red? Oh, you know what? When I did red, I'll save this for breaking the shell rather than confusing right now. I think I might want that for shell breakage. I won't play that. Behavior swap. This is going for this. This is Leonar's turn. Can anyone rotate this guy? Confuse or anything? Oh yeah, I only revealed this card for the ride check. I have to discard it afterwards. We heal 1. When I move, he turns to face me unless I discard a blue or something. I'm gonna move with momentum. We'll take this. Korowan turns to the active player unless the top card is an attack card. Oh yeah, that was the gimmick. It's okay. I think I just work on getting my thing here. Gonna pay 2. We'll do Undaunted Charge, remove 2 struggle, 3 struggle since it's a yellow card. Oh yeah, he gains 1 back for Escalate. I will say Korowan definitely cycles through this stuff very quickly. And then I'm gonna taunt, and when I play taunt, I'm not gonna suffer damage for someone to draw a card. We'll just deal 2 damage. Gain a counter on their thing. And that'll end their turn, I think. When I play taunt, this happens. That we become threatened if we're in the sector of water terrain. Trigger all behavior cards with the water reaction. I forgot about this thing. Do I have a cancel behavior card? I do not. No one else would. Alright, so we're gonna get grabbed and stuff. Korowan turns to the active player. They suffer damage unless they reveal a yellow from their hand. Korowan gains 4 struggle. The active player suffers damage unless they reveal a green from their hand. Okay, we weren't grabbed. That's the attrition card that grabs us. Which is this one. Unfortunately. Or I think it's the 3, right? We suffer attrition damage. Man, this turn wasn't worth it. This was a huge faux pas. This activates. It gains 1 struggle since 1 person's in water terrain. And now I'm free. Ooh, I just suffered a ton of damage for that. Okay. We're not a threat anymore, I moved. Or did he turn me into a threat again? If I'm gonna walk on water in the future, make sure you keep some cards in your hand before you do it. I guess. That's my bad. It is Darion's turn. Do we have aggro? No. He's gonna turn to face Moran again. At the end. So Darion. Alright, we're gonna move with engage. Darion's gonna move with engage. Over to here. I will draw 2 with endurance since we have our mastery. Okay, we don't really need the red card right now. So I'll just play Dragon Dash. We have a mastery. It reduces the next card I play by 1. Have we drawn the 3? No. I'll just switch dodge. Reduce the next card I play by 1. I'll evasive step too. Just empty my hand out basically. Get rid of these green cards. I think that ends the turn for us. Attrition step. We do block the 2. This happens. We are in a sector of water terrain. Oh yeah, I forgot that's gonna happen. Damn it, I'm getting grabbed because I forgot that's gonna happen. I need to keep one of the greens in my hand. Alright, let's let ourselves get captured. So we are captured. We're on the monster board. And what's the captured rules? Discard all cards from your hand in your sequence, place your hunter on the monster board, end your turn. Suffer 1 damage and lose 2 cards, and then either skip a turn or not skip a turn. Okay. Since I'm not on the board anymore and I'm captured, the attrition step happened first, so let's skip the attrition step. Okay. That's fine. He picked up Darion. Ah, you know what? I'm gonna cancel the effect with Leonor. Fuck that. I'll keep my thing. I forgot I'm on the plateau. I may as well use the plateau for something. So we will draw as normal. And I will still be in this spot here. Suffer fatigue damage. Let me finish this. Okay, there. Not captured, just kidding. Got a 1. That's a 2, so we are back over here and we suffer a damage. Alright. A job well done. I don't think that counts as moving, so I'm not going to flip over the movement thing. And I don't think any of those green cards were aggro. It is Thorag's turn. We're gonna stay put and be a threat. I'm gonna pay Whirlwind to draw 2 instead of 1. I don't need to cause vulnerable here. Alright, this works, this works, this works. Cool. Take Strain token with Mighty Strain. Little Iron Blast. This does 4 damage. I will reveal this. He gets a token on here. The active player is in the front sector. He gains 3 struggle, otherwise he turns to the active player unless I discard a blue from my hand. Damn, he's turning to me. That's what the aggro card does. I should have did the other 2 first and then the aggro card. Alright, and we have aggro, by the way. That's fine. We'll taunt. Now I have aggro. And he is facing me, and we draw a card. We will pay 2 for Frontal Assault. Choose a player, draw 1. If you're in the front sector, draw 2. I will have this guy draw 1. We deal 2 more damage. We got another counter. And then Disruption for 0. 2 more damage. And another counter. So that's 5 out of 8. And that will end their turn. Attrition step will happen. Oh, he rotated. When he rotated to Thoreg, there was no water terrain in the sector, so we don't worry about that. He does gain a struggle though. For escalate. Okay, that's fine too. Then we attrition. We do not suffer attrition damage, surprisingly. And at the end of the attrition step, I am not in a water terrain, so I'm not captured. Nobody's captured. Alright, remember, this activates water terrain. Bullshit. This fight's kind of tedious. Okay, we can cancel behavior card. This side don't draw. We have a strain token. Yeah, this fight's kind of tedious. Okay, we don't have aggro. This guy's aggro. Nobody moved. It is Miran's turn. We heal 1. This 2 card gets cycled away. I don't think I care if he looks at us. Yatta ba 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 da ba 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 ba. I'm gonna move with my stamina token onto the plateau terrain, which will activate this, and Korowan will turn to me, unless I have an attack card on the top, which I do, so he will not turn to me. And then what I'm gonna do is target shot, remove a struggle. I'm gonna sharp shot, remove a struggle. Fortunately, we are not yet masteried. We're gonna pay long range for rapid. Oh, you know what? Let's do this intelligently. We'll rapid burst first because then I get masteried. Actually, I don't want to. Okay, we'll rapid burst and pay. How do I do this intelligently, right? We want the mastery. And we want this to be on top of the discard pile. So if I volley 2 first, I get the mastery. And I can target shot and sharp shot, which is fine. If I pay with this though, this isn't on top. And if I pay with this, the volley covers it. At the assist. And I need those reds to break the shell. I like to keep this for next turn. I think there's no way for me to rapid burst. What was this card? This is when I moved. This is gone. This is here. I think there's no way for me to draw the card. So we're just gonna do this plan to get rid of the thing, to establish aggro, to get rid of a 3rd struggle. I will not volley. We'll just keep this here. I think that's the turn. There's actually no reason to volley, right? Okay, we'll leave it at that. Attrition happens, we're no longer a threat. This is blocked by long range's ability. And then these go here. This is in my hand. We empty their deck on round 3. It's pretty late to empty the deck. I got long range again. And we're gonna be on the plateau. So at the end of the turn, or at the start of the next round, he's gonna get that. He's gonna heal half of this, so let me just math it out again. Take as many 5s as possible, and then take half of it away. That is unfortunate that he heals that much damage. Holy shit. We were aggro, he turned to face us. And then behavior swap, the 3 is the lowest, so it's now 4. Okay. It is Leonar's turn on round 4. We heal 1. Gonna move with faint. Do I have a green card in hand? This is the 4. I need a yellow card in hand at the end of this turn. I think everybody in the water needs yellow, which is doable. Alright, so we're gonna move. We're gonna draw a card for faint. Oh, I could activate my guy, possibly. I can't activate yet. This costs too much, but I need to use this. We need to get rid of some struggies. I'm not worried about attack plan being on top right now, so we're gonna play attack plan for free and remove a struggle. And then we're going to pay with battle trance for shielded strike. This gives me aggro instead of Mira. We move, so we're not threatened. This does 2 struggle removed, gives us a counter on our thing. And 2 damage. I don't need to clone stuff, just take from over here. Take from the pile. 2 damage, 2 struggle. I'm going to use, I think I have it, thwart. I think we have thwart. Yeah, we're going to use thwart to turn it into 4 struggle. And after that, the active player becomes threatened. The players in a sector of water terrain trigger all behavior cards in play for water reaction. Korowan turns to the active player and they suffer damage unless they reveal yellow from their hand. I did not keep a yellow in my hand, so we will suffer a damage. We will get a stamina token, which we already have. And then attrition step will go down. Which is this. Well, that'll happen after. We got a 1 and a 1, so no attrition damage. This does proc though. There are 3 people. I'm gonna prevent this with Mira riding, so we will reveal this. We will reveal this. We will end up in front and suffer damage. Okay. Yeah, Mira's not the best at mounting. Unfortunately, I need Darion on his backside. That's okay. So that's gone. This is here. No struggle gain. It is Darion's turn. Yeah, da da. Yeah, da 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 da. Hmm. This is free. This is free. This gets me a card back. And then I just need a stamina to play this. Can't go at his back though. So what I'm gonna do is move with Counter Strike over here. I'm not gonna pay for a card with Scenario. I'm just gonna come over here. I think end the turn, really. It's a slow turn, but we'll just do that. How many reds do you have left? He has 1 red left. Do I draw aggro? I do at least draw aggro. So we can break the shell this turn. He won't heal extra damage. If we're gonna break the shell this turn, then I can go in with him just for damage to carry over to the thing. So I will aggressive charge, which will give me aggro, and that might be a good thing. Remove 1 struggle. This is flipped. If the active player is in the front sector, you gain struggle. Otherwise, he turns to the active player unless I discard a blue from my hand. I'll behavior cancel this because we want to play our red cards right now. So you'll do nothing except escalate again. This crab is being crabby. Jumping slice for free. That's 2 damage and aggro for me. And then I need some assistance here. Can taunt. So now I have aggro. And we draw a card. Alright, battle cry. Beep 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 beep. Do you have an assist? You do have an assist. You have cover fire. I can't use cover fire to assist. We can accurate shot. So we'll accurate shot to assist. Why was this up there? I don't know. I'm gonna imagine that's in my discard pile. Alright, perfect. Pay 3. And we will Massive Strike. Berserker gets us another card. So this is 7 damage. 8, 9. And a struggle removed. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. That is Darion's turn. Well, we moved, so we're not a threat. Got the 0. Radical. And... okay, I can help out my brothers. We didn't start here. He wasn't facing us initially, right? Or this card wasn't out initially, that's what it is. We do have aggro. After Master Strike, we get it back, so he will rotate to us. Which means this will happen. There's no water terrain in the front sector, so we don't care. Now, this is here. This card says I have to discard a blue or he'll rotate to me, which is fine. So we just want to play this, and that's literally all we want to do. Third Egg's gonna stay put, play Heavy Smash for 2. We remove a struggle, we add a counter, we deal 2 damage. All of these are on him at the moment, right? Or no? These 2 aren't on him. No, these 2 are on him because I just did 7. I did 9 damage, right? I think these are on him. No way. I did this much damage. Did I accidentally flip one? Because this would have been 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These right here. Was this what was on him? I know he had at least this much, right? And then we dealt 2 with a Leonor. And then we did 2 and 9. Right, 2 and then 9. I think he didn't have these on him. So he has all this. Anyway, we Heavy Smash. He got the counter. We have the aggro. This is activating. Active play becomes threatened. We already all are. We're not in a water terrain, so we don't care. This is here. And then he is going to turn. That's at the end of the attrition step. We're gonna suffer attrition damage. And then draw up to 5 cards. Suffer fatigue. Okay, not a bad hand. Mira's turn. I need to move and then play this and this. It's a good thing these things are free to pay. So we're in a move with a long range here. Move into here. When we start on water terrain, hold up. Before we use this, I might need this card. Korowan turns to the active player. That player suffers damage unless they reveal yellow. I can't have him turning. I'm gonna cancel this behavior or shield block. I don't remember what the movement check is. Let me do something here because this is an important turn, right? I'm gonna assist. Fuck. What is the movement card's rules? He turns to face us, doesn't he? Man, I can't remember. You know, I'm gonna say when I started my turn in the scenario, I'm gonna draw a card for that too. Okay, now that we have this, we'll use this to move. And I have every color except blue. I need an attack card on top. That's what it was. That's what it was. I'm not gonna move with this. We're gonna move with Deadly Shot. We're actually gonna sacrifice Deadly Shot to move. Yes, I remembered. I remembered. I'm so proud of myself. Alright, well, since I can, I'll play this and draw an extra card when I get rid of this. And then I will cover fire. Alright, hold up. This is here, this is here. Cover fire, 2 damage. Just 1, 2, volley 1. Got nothing out of it. And then silent arrow. 2 more damage. 1 more volley. Still no extra DPS. His shell got 2 more counters. He is broken. So advance to stance 3, convert damage into wounds, remove this card from the game. So we'll just leave it there. I guess I'll tilt it like that. He's on stance 3. Unleash. Advance the round marker by 1. Raging Tide. Stance 3. When revealed, place a water train in each sector. Max 1 per sector. So you splish splash. Every sector is now fucked up. 4 damage for wounds, that's 16. So we have 5, 10, 15, 16. And then that's a wound. It's kind of ridiculous, honestly. And he's still not vulnerable in the front. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is 5. This is 5. 12. Is he still healing? He's still healing. I was kind of hoping this would be gone. Huh. He stayed at 1 damage. Also, have I not paid attention to the water cycle card, or have we just literally never procced the water cycle card? I don't even remember which one is the water cycle card. I'm gonna look at this pile here. Notice that 4 of the ones are gone. That was weird. This card fell through the table. We'll draw 1 with prompt reflexes, have long range on the pile list there. Actually, this is attrition 3 and we're in the water now, so I'm not gonna do that. I would rather suffer the attrition damage. Because I need to have a green in hand now when this is around, right? Otherwise, we're in trouble. And I can't. There's water. I can't play it anyway. We're limited to 3 cards. So he still heals half the damage he sustains. Fuck, dude. We have to land vulnerables. This is actually kind of crazy. Yeah, about that. About that. One turn. I am not a threat. Alright, we do suffer the attrition damage there. And then at the attrition step, If the active players in the sector with the water terrain are immediately captured unless we reveal a green from our hands. So we reveal one. At least I paid attention to that. Now I really have to memorize his deck. Water everywhere. We get a stamina token for keeping 2 cards. I forgot the volley too at the start of the turn. Could have had extra damage. And that's the end of the round. So it's round 5. 3, 4. Half of this is healed, which is kind of beat, but what are you gonna do? I guess most of his cards, he mostly turns around and doesn't do anything. So we basically want to get him a wound and don't go over unless we can really pump it out. It is Leonar's turn. Oh. I did not draw aggro, so Thoreg is still the aggro guy. We're starting your turn in water. Oh right, we're cycling the lowest behavior card. I didn't do that yet. Now we're starting your turn in water. Do I want to drink a potion or no? I think not. The Korowan gains 4 struggle. The active player suffers damage unless they reveal a green from their hand. I don't have a green in my hand, so I suffer damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 for escalate. So he's going to unleash like a piece of shit. That's after the escalation he unleashes. And let's do the unleash. Stance 3 dictates that his unleash advances the round, or Raging Tide dictates that. And that's immune to blind too. These devs really made blind so bad. It's mediocre in this game. We're dying pretty hard here. Alright, so I already did the thing on the start of my turn. This one's a fresh one. I just want to activate my mastery. We're gonna stay a threat. I'm gonna play Immolate. Instead of suffering damage to give everyone a card, I will simply have Thoreg draw an extra card so he can have an amazing turn. We remove a struggle. And then I'll pay this to Shield Dance, which will focus the mastery. Now this was played before the mastery is focused, so we don't, we can't discount it. I gain aggro. This does 5 damage. We don't get the benefits of this yet. I don't think we do anyway. So that's 11. And I think that ends their turn. Draw 2 of these, suffer the attrition. Thankfully he's still at 1 damage on this phase. And then after that, he'll gain 4 struggle since there were 4 people in water terrain. And then he turns to face me, right? And this happens. There's a water train in the front sector. Each player in the sector suffers damage once they reveal yellow from their hand. My hand's empty, so we are dead. It's okay. Monsters gotta be cheap, right? You can enjoy your cheap kill. KO. Deplete. We got our mastery ready to go, so once we stand back up, we will be prepared to destroy this thing. Okay. Now both of these are here. Sky is actually quite ridiculous because of the added water trains. I may as well have people camp the plateau at this point, which I think Thoreg will do. It is Darion's turn. Let me make sure this is shuffled. We're not aggro, which means Darion is aggro. And Darion is going. When he starts his turn, both of these activate. Alright, so first I have a green. Then I have a yellow, so I don't suffer damage. He does turn to face me. We do heal one for Baythanis, which comes after these happen. He also gains 4 struggle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This guy is actually scary now at phase 3. I'd say he's not well created. His struggle cards are a little overtuned due to the water. There's no counterplay for this. Also, this is the water cycle card. So I've been missing him healing for 3 a lot. So he just heals constantly, and he's going to be advancing the marker, and there's no counterplay for it whatsoever. Alright, well, I'll do my best. We will pay 2. I'm gonna stay in place. I will pressing strike to draw 2. Now this is an aggro card, so we will activate the aggro. We remove 1 struggle. The active player is in the front sector. He gains 3 struggle. Otherwise, Korowan turns to the active player. Okay, so he's unleashed. Since I stayed in the front, we're gonna want to not repeat that. The round marker's at 7 now. Everybody suffers a damage. What's the next card? It's red. That's fine, we're in the front sector. My plan was to Guardian Blade and give Thoreg some more cards. So I think we'll end our turn right there. Alright. Yeah, we'll end our turn. We're probably down 2. No, we actually... No, we draw 2. We might be. We might be okay. Okay, we are wounded. Oh, we're not down. I have more HP. Thoreg has 1. Thoreg has 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Any assisties? No. The resilience doesn't matter when I suffer damage. So, we want to hurt him. The red card, what does the red card do? He'll turn to face me unless some bullshit happens. I think. Let's, we can move. we can leverage. I need an assist. Alright, I'm gonna assist. I need an extra card to pay for leverage. We don't want to play... what's you call it? No, I guess I am going to, though. I'm gonna move. Decisive will. I think it's imperative we control the plateau zone. When we move, this will happen. He'll turn an active player unless the top card is a, whatchamacallit, which is fine. I'm going to... We got 17. Need 3 for this. And this gives me 4 cards. Two, 3. Play leverage. Draw 4 cards. Alright. Red cards aren't what we're looking for right at the moment. Yeah, this is here, this is here. This is 3, so I need a green in hand. We're gonna have a green in hand. I guess I should keep this. Which means Sledgehammer is kicking the bucket, and Iron Blast is too expensive. We're gonna Concussion, it's in the front sector, so we remove 2 struggle. I'm going to stun the Attrition card. We flip our thing over. And I picked myself to reveal 2 red cards, so we deal 4 damage. That's 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 12 damage. Can play 1 more card here. But it can't be red. So I guess I'll just play evasive action. There's no 3 anymore. So it should protect us, and then we can get on to the thing. Right. Alright. Let's Attrition step. 2 and a 1. I moved up here. The 2 is what we got. We blocked the 2. No 1 drawn. No worries. And I draw 2. Get on the plateau. We concussioned, right? I did not take aggro away. Darion has the aggro, so this guy should be facing Darion. I don't remember why he faced up. Get over here, Darion, or Leonor. Okay, it is Mira's turn. Mira's going to heal 1. At the start of the turn, she's in the front facing, so the active player will suffer damage unless they discard a defense from their hand. We'll discard prompt reflexes. Escalation. Okay. At the start of my turn, I want to do this volley 2 with this. We deal with damage. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is there any way I can get 3 damage off of this character? I need to draw 2. Hope this bouncing shot is worth. Hope I get a red card that I can play. This guy does have assist. Let me assist first. The acrobatics. And I do need to move. Alright, we'll stay in place, right? Well, I guess I was staying in place initially. We'll discard this and this for acrobatics. I'll play bouncing shot. So moves a struggle. And then we draw 3 and move immediately. So we're no longer a threat. I'm gonna move to Leonar's side here. And yeah, this is perfect. We'll pay 3. I need at least 3 damage, right? It's 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then yeah, we'll pay 3 to finish up this wound. I'd like to heal my dude, but we'll just do this. So this is 8 damage. Gotta kill the monster, right? It's gonna be a wound. 5, 10, 16. So these 3 here and this. We have 5 carryover. Okay, once we do that, this is revealed. Active player becomes threatened if we're in a sector of water terrain. Trigger all behavior cards with the water reaction in play. There are none. Okay. And then, that ends the round. So we're up to round 8. It's no longer stunned here. The lowest card gets behavior swapped out. And then I should be drawing cards here. Alright, we emptied. Alright, first we drew. So he's at 10, which kind of sucks because he's going to heal half of that. So the 5 damage I'm dealing from my bow is just securing the 5 here. And then we suffer a fatigue. Because that happens before the end of the round, and then he heals because of the fucking regeneration. Okay. So I have 3 rounds to deal 16, 32, 40, 48, and then whatever's left. It's like 59 damage. This guy is on white and skips his turn. I did draw aggro with my last card I played, so this thing should be facing Mira, and that was before this was out, I think. Or was this one already out? This one was out. There's a water terrain in the front sector. Each player in the sector suffers damage unless they reveal yellow from their hand. I had a yellow left in my hand, so I think I was fine from that, and this should be here. Now it's Darion's turn. Darion heals 1. At the start of Darion's turn, this activates. We're gonna cancel this effect with Thoreg. We'll do a ride check. I just need the tire be the 1. That's the best number. Hells yeah. 2 damage. Okay. That happens. Now Darion gets to go. I think I'm not moving. We're just gonna camp where we are. I'm gonna pay 1 for a swift dodge, and I'm gonna enrage. Both attrition cards are happening. Hold up, I have to keep this green in hand. And this yellow. To keep both of these in hand. So both the attrition checkers. So we'll pay the slash to the flank to engage. That grants me... Maybe I don't want to engage because I don't want to turn the enemy. I want to draw a card on Darion, or on Thoreg, but we have to worry about the attrition cards here, which I cannot cancel currently. What do you have? Do you have an assist? I want to assist Thoreg. Definitely assist Thoreg instead. Okay. I think for this turn, yeah, we just want to nullify the attrition cards, so... Should I move and just get 2 chip damage in? Nah. The 0 has not been drawn yet. The only reason to move would be to dodge 1 damage from attrition. But if I sit here, we can endure attrition damage. There's also a rock. I haven't used the rock yet. So... Well, this thing is allowed to turn, right? It's allowed to turn sideways. Then, in that case, I will engage. We'll gain the aggro over Mirror. I'm gonna remove a struggle. I mostly just wanted to remove a struggle, because we have to not let him ramp. You draw a card. As he's an adjacent sector to Darion. I'm gonna play a quick attack just to remove another struggle. Struggle remover Darion is on the case. That's our turn. Quite satisfied with that. Oh look, it's a 0. So reduce suffer damage. And then at the attrition step, I have a green in my hand. Oh, right. I can't prevent this one. What is it? Struggle 4? Or attrition 4? I need to, like, be on plateau to cancel attrition 4. This card is kind of bullshit with 4 water terrain. It's really annoying. And we prevent getting captured, so I didn't need the yellow. I got my stamina token back there for next turn. Okay, I has assist. It has no red cards. This guy's facing Darion. Thoreg, we're gonna stay in place. We're going to I'm gonna pay 2 for frontal assault, which is actually like paying 4. So we'll deal 2 damage. And we will we're starting our turn in water. Hold up. Turn the active player unless they suffer damage unless we reveal a yellow from my hand. I don't have a yellow in my hand. Alright, he's turning to me because of that. Hold up. He's escalating. This is bad. So I can't do damage on this turn. Basically, we got completely fucked. We got completely fucked. This monster's really annoying me with how ridiculous he plays. He is a frustrating opponent. Korowan. Because now I can't. Can I secure a wound? I likely can't secure a wound. We can still do the assist, but now I might need this for damage. This is 4, potentially 5, 6 damage. 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 15. It's not enough. I guess 16, 7. This is enough, but we have to hit a volley. If I don't assist. The problem is I have to go on plateau. We have to cancel this attrition 4, otherwise he gets to unleash. Like the piece of shit he is. Now I can bludgeon and turn him around, which is viable. And then I can stun that card so it doesn't happen. And I kind of want to throw this in for 2 extra damage. But I don't have enough to pay for all this, so I would need to bludgeon like so. And then knock out. Alright, let's bludgeon. We're going to have to. This removes 2 struggles since we're in the face. We get to confuse him. Confused doesn't mean anything against this guy because he never has to pay anything. I'm gonna rotate him this way. Little piece of shit he is. Korowan! I don't think I can afford to, I'm gonna pay a roll assist or precision draw here. We'll probably regret it, but... Damn. When I bludgeoned, we dealt 2 damage. We have massive blow. You know what? Mira, yeah, I need him to do this wound. Mira needs to res Leonor so that we have him do something on round 9. So I'm not gonna do enough damage otherwise. What are we at here? This is 5. This is 5. We're at 11 damage. This fucking sucks so much. This is a good draw though. Alright, well, frontal assault. 2 more damage. We'll have Mira draw a card. And then we will play knockout. 2 more damage. This will also proc stun. I will block the aggro card from activating. Or the attrition card from activating, right? That was the whole thing. We can plateau the aggro card if it's a problem. And then we'll pick Mira, who has 1 red card in hand for 2 more damage, which I think is a wound. 16, 1 carryover. Alright. 3 more 16 damages to go. In 2 rounds, if I get a really nice vulnerable off, and if this guy goes crazy with like a yellow red on his draws, turn to 1, he gets his wound card though. I think we end their turn. We're gonna die to attrition. Yeah, we die to attrition, which is really bad because now I can't block the aggro card. Right. This is a problematic fight. It seemed easy at first, but it's actually really, really hard. The fact that he advances the round is the only thing that's making it really hard. We would be fine if I had 2 free rounds, but he advanced it twice. Okay, it is Amira's turn. This thing is rotating to whoever has aggro right now, which is Darion. And Thoreg is dead. So on Darion's, or on Miran's turn here. I can't flip him and have him not roll a mile away. We're gonna stay in place. We're already a threat. I think we shouldn't be a threat. Didn't I move with acrobatics last turn? Or I became threatened afterwards. I draw 2 cards for precision draw. Alright, so we're gonna stay in place. These 2 combo nicely with each other. Then we can also shoot this off res air guy with these 2. And then that's the whole turn. No aggro drawn, we do a little bit of management. At the start of my turn... Crap, I would have wanted to volley. I'll say I don't volley at the start of my turn, because these cards that we drew were actually kind of nice. So, I'm gonna sharp shot. Next time we play a red, we'll deal 2 damage. We will, play a blinding shot. The previous card has aim, so we will induce blind. I will volley as well. I guess I'm blinding the water cycle card. Then we're gonna play an accurate shot just to remove a struggle. And that's my 3 card limit, then we'll revive 2 stamina so that he is back up at 5 HP. Oh good. Ah, I knew he was gonna get the wound! He needs cards. He needs a lot of cards, like, pronto. I think that's their turn. This is on top, so attrition happens. We do not suffer attrition damage. Draw our hand up. He's not stunned anymore. He's not confused anymore. The lowest card is getting swapped out. He's gaining 4 struggle. It's round 9. He is blind though. Why does this keep appearing? So why does it keep appearing? I think we lost to the crab. I don't see how I deal enough damage. Especially with our guy down. This is another problem that could be resolved if I would tap in on the hatch rocks, but I said I wouldn't use it. I just bought an advance for when we get to the level 1s. Alright, at the start of the round, I will pay a life for Scenario. I am going to... I can only play 3 cards. That's another problem. I can't even do like gigantic amounts of damage. He healed half of this at the start of his turn because he's a cheater. Healing is cheating. I have to do Undaunted Charge. We have to manage this fucking struggle shit. Alright. We're gonna start with the Undaunted Charge. We are becoming a threat. Remove 2 struggle, 3 for a yellow card in the side, and then 2 damage, because it's a yellow card of mastery. Everyone else draws 1. Okay, there's a precise strike here, and we do have heavy fire. So that is going to be 16 damage, which is 1 wound flat. We need 16 3 times, though. So 2. This is a 5. So this would be 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. I'm gonna use cover fire. Do I have another assist? I'm gonna use cover fire to assist. Alright, that's fine. That's enough damage for this round. We're just gonna play the concentrated attack, so... This is... I'm gonna get grabbed because of the stupid card. Or, this is a struggle card. He's gonna be at 10. Alright, we're just gonna concentrate attack. So choose another player, increase damage to steals by 1 for each red. And that player's discard pile and inflicts a wound, inflicts vulnerable, it's stealing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For the mastery, that's only 13, so we don't have the wound. 10 damage inflicted for that. That's pretty good, deeps. And then we will end the turn. So attrition step. He will gain. Do KO'd players count as in water terrain? Maybe I'm making this slightly harder on myself. You know? I mean, you're still in the sector with water terrain, but is there a definition on if KO'd players don't count? You're still on the board, so I think it does count. cannot be the target of any card ability or game effect apart from the revive action. That implies it doesn't count. Because they can't be targeted. So then I have been making it slightly harder on me. He's only gaining 3. We'll play it like that from moving forward. It's a small reprieve, but I'm willing to take it. Oh, good. I lost the thing. We played an aggro card. How are you contacting? No, big claw. Big claw. Oh, show me another yellow red. Show me another yellow red. Okay. Well. Darion's turn. The red card is out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This adds struggle, right? So when I play the red card, we lose because he's going to advance the turn marker by 1. I don't remember what the red card does. Eh. Alright, I'm gonna stay still. We're gonna pay 1 for reactive guard, I guess. Now I'm gonna pay 2 for precise strike. That's 2 damage. Vulnerable. This happens. All water behaviors are triggered, right? We're already threatened. That's fine. We heal 1 for Baythanis' turn. This, I need a green in hand. We're drawing 1. It's a good thing we drew that. Okay, so 16 is a wound, and he has 15. So when we deal the 16 with this, assuming we hit 1 volley on 3 volley attempts, then I can maybe... That's 2 wounds. We have 1 round. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need to remove a thing. So we will play Heavy Clash. Or we will pay for Heavy Clash with a stamina token. This will remove a struggle. And unfortunately, I did not draw aggro. I don't remember how this card works. I'm pretty sure it sucks. We have all the colors in the rainbow of this game, so it might be fine. And then this is an attack card on top. So that depends. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have to remove at least 1, and we have to not grant him any. That's the best I can do. We end their turn. I will suffer attrition and damage. May as well burn the rock to prevent it. Actually, I don't have to. We have 2 yellow, so that 2 didn't hurt me. Then this happens. I am in the sector of water. I would be immediately captured unless I reveal green from my hand. I have a green in my hand. We get a stamina token back, so we are good to go. We suffer a fatigue. I am not good to go. He stays facing here. It is Thorag's turn. He is at white token mode. This is here. So at the start of Mira's turn, this and this activates. The active player suffers damage unless they discard a defense from their hand, and then Korowan gains 4 struggle. The active player suffers damage unless they reveal green from their hand. So we just lost to that. I'll end it here. It was a good try. Unless I have a behavior cancel, but I don't think I do. I do not. Yeah, we lost to that. And now it's round 10. Since he just unleashed again. Alright. That's Korowan. We have our first defeat. We were defeated to the crab. So, this guy is weird. Maybe the cards didn't settle well for us. The way it works, you can ignore the water stuff early, but I have to get the 8 tokens on him within a single round or 2 rounds at best. He healed, it took me 3 rounds to do it. He healed a lot of damage off because of that. And with all that healing, the main issue is just Raging Tide. Raging Tide is combined with Stance 3 getting water everywhere. Whew. Pretty nasty. He's as bad as Nagarjas. He's as dangerous. This means that Korowan gets to make it to the top of the threat list since he actually beat us. We don't want the dash here. Job, Korowan. Oh, he's annoying to fight. It's just nothing but struggle gain. And he has no boost effects at all. I'll set this water cycle card, healing him for 3 every now and again. At the start of Mira's turn, that blind disappeared, so he healed for 3. Which means I would not have dealt 2 wounds there. I would have only dealt the 1. But yeah, we'll try him again in the future. We'll have to give mad props to the crab man here. I will need better. I need to make stun an absolute priority. We have to lock down the attrition cards. He cycles the deck way too fast. So I need to prevent it. The only one that can prevent it is Thorag. And he only has 3 stun cards. So it's not an easy task for me to do, but I will have to try. Sort these out. Here, let's pay attention. He's got only the 1 water cycle for this set of cards, right? Yeah, he's got only the 1. That was rough. Man. Good that the monster finally stopped me, though. I've been performing too well, I suppose. If I had the extra Alamores, I might have been able to play a bit more aggressive, because we lost Thorag. Thorag could have controlled the struggle on this round, and he wouldn't have advanced it to 10. That would have been a game changer. When it comes to the advancing of round markers, losing your characters is really not good. Because it's in here, yep. Okay, put those away, put that away. Get this back. Complete token gone. These are back, that's okay. These can go back. You can go back. These can go back. Alright, looking good. All of these can be picked up. Maybe I should have stayed aggressive with Scenario. Oh, all the struggle. So the thing about fighting him is just like Nagarjas, you have to really memorize every single one of those behavior cards too. You know, playing solo is really rough. I don't have anyone to remind me not to fuck up on some plays. I meant to deplete the helmet, by the way, so he would have 5 HP if he revived. But yeah, that was not good. This crab is dangerous. Now, unfortunately, I have to say it's not my favorite fight. I can get down with the constant turning and protecting himself in the shell. I can get down with the healing. I can get down with him making everything water, but the fact that he advances the round tracker, that killed my enthusiasm for the guy. Advancing the round tracker is pretty cheesy way of beating the player, but it works. It worked on me. Anyway, we'll have to let the salt settle. Good job to Korowan. He goes back into here, so he's back in the random roll pile since we did not beat him. Whether or not we face him tomorrow or next time I record will entirely depend on RNG, because we're just going to keep doing the same thing. I'm not going to change anything. And why do I feel like I'm missing something? There's only 13 in this bag. Shouldn't there be 14? Cards, the peril, the stance, this thing. The other stance. The other cards, the other standee. Playmat. Usually they have 14. Oh, he doesn't have a nightmare deck. That's what it is. The nightmare mode on this guy would be devastating, I feel like. Anyway, thanks for watching. Those of you who joined in, hope you had a good time. I still had a good time overall. I don't have any loss benefits still planned out, as I want to see how things go. So I'm not going to be able to gain like any resources here, or any Alamore. I would like Alamores of my other guys, but we have no loss rewards. I may change that in the future if the losses pile up as we get further on. Maybe I can like roll, and on 6s or something we will get a little treat to help keep us going. But for right now, we'll keep it as is and see how we do next time we play. Hope you all have a good one. Take care.